Hey guys, welcome back to Team One Punch Yugioh, and your boy made top 8 at the most recent Remote Dude Invitational qualifiers that just happened on Sunday, and I was using Invoked. So, yeah, let's do a brief tournament report. So, round 1 was against Code Talkers. I won 2-1, and then in round 2 I played against Dinosaur. That was 2-0. Round three was against Tri Brigade, built with Dragoon in the main deck, and he won that 2-1. Um, yeah, Dragoon, he just activated Red Eye's Fusion, and I didn't have anything to stop him, and Dragoon was way too much to handle with my own hand. But yeah, it happens. So I lost round three, and then round four I fought Dragon Link, and that ended 2-1. I played through a Crystal Wing and a Savage board and a Ash. So yeah, I felt pretty good winning that duel. And round five, I played against Drytron, and that was Tool. It was very unlucky for the Drytron player. I did open up all the hand traps, game one, and then game two, I found all my side cards. So, and that was the Swiss rounds. So I was X1 after Swiss. So I was sixth place on the standings, and in top eight, I fought another Drytron deck. However, I was unlucky in game three. I only found an Imperm. My opponent found full combo, and then my sixth card was a Terraforming after I already had two Alistairs in hand and two Meltdowns. So yeah, it was really rough for me, that game three. But all in all, I did lose, but the player went on to go to top four. He lost to the Tri Brigade duelist that I lost to in round three. And yeah, that's the tournament report. All in all, it was a great experience. I definitely enjoyed myself. I had a lot of fun playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I made some new friends from the Caribbean, so that was good too. And I definitely look forward to entering more events like this. And yeah. So yeah, without further ado, let's get right into the profile. So I was playing Invoked Dogmatika. So the list entails one Terraforming, three Meltdown, three Alistair, two Invocation, standard lineup for the Invoke side of things. For the Dogmatica package, I went in. I'm playing three Ecclesia, one Maximus, and one Fleur-de-Lis. I was also playing three Nadir and one Punishment, and that rounded up the Dogmatica side of things. I also played one copy of Schism. I did not add any other Shaddolls to this list, and when I get to the extra deck, you'll see why. For hand traps, I was playing three Ash Blossom, triple Imperm, triple Droll, triple Nibiru. Other going second cards included double Forbidden Chalice. Now, this card did a lot today. This card, this card, not today, but on Sunday, this card definitely went in. Um, I never, whenever I found it, I always needed it. It was just bad drawing this against like the Dragoon matchup. They summon Dragoon and I have all targeting effects. So yeah, that kind of sucked. But other than that, for the other matchups like Tri Brigade, oh, they were having a hell of a time dealing with this card because I would just set Imperm this along with like two other hand traps plus full combo on board, and it was just too much for them to handle. So yeah, this was definitely a great card today. I also played one copy of Call by the Grave. I played a consistency card in Double Pot of Prosperity. Three was not a good ratio in testing, so two definitely came in clutch. And trust me, I doubt I didn't find any brick hands on Sunday. Everything was just gas, to be honest. So I definitely recommend this list to somebody that is new to the deck. Definitely recommend this list. It covers all bases. So I played double strike as well. This was mainly for like the Pranked matchup because if you strike the summon of their Link monster, they don't trigger the Pranked's grave effects. So yeah, and the MVP of the day, to be honest, this small package was the reason I went X1 today because this card was just bonkers going first. So I have Set Rotation and Secret Village. Now, there are times when I normal summoned Alistair and I had Ecclesia in hand and I had this or Terraforming. So normally you have Terraforming, you would just search Meltdown, but not for me. Um, I just normal summon Alistair and they normally like Ash or Veiler. And after they Ashura Veiler, I just link off into Secure Gardener via Almirage, and then I activate Ecclesia's hand effect, summon her, and then I activate effect, they Ash or Veiler, whatever, and then I just activate Terraforming. They let it go through, I search Secret Village and activate it. So I have a Ecclesia on the field that cannot be destroyed by XYZ by extra monsters, and then I have Secure Gardener just for battle damage. And most decks really can't start their turn without spells, right? So this card definitely went in. Definitely went into definitely the MVP in the main deck. I always sided it out depending on the matchups, but trust me, if as long as I'm going first, this card always goes in because just opening this card or seeing this or terraforming or this, that's three copies of Secret Village right there. And yeah, there aren't enough words to explain how good this card performed for me on Sunday. So yeah, let's move on to the side deck. Not the side deck, sorry, the extra deck. So for the extra deck, standard stuff. I got one Almirage, one Secure Gardener. I had double Mechaba, one Agades, one Purgatrio, one Raijing, and that's the invoked lineup. For the Shadal lineup, I had one Apkalone for Maximus, one Construct, and double copies of Shadal Winda. Now, I found out that you actually don't need the Shadals in the deck in order to summon double Winda. So because of that, I cut the Shadal package from the main deck because it bricked a lot. Because just resolving punishment once just locks off your Shadal Fusion. And top decking Shadal Fusion and not being able to use it is definitely a drawback. And in a deck like this, you never want to top deck anything, and it's a drawback that can't help you survive for the next turn, or kill your opponent, or even set up that turn. So I opted to just use extra net monsters, and the double window definitely paid off because most people only expect one because most builds only play one, right? But there's multiple times I had like Alistair in the grave and they killed one of my windows and I just summoned the other one and they can't handle double window, right? So yeah, that definitely went in. Um, Other stuff included the Dogmatika stuff. So one Ash Dragon and a double Entis. And the final card in the extra deck was this bad boy right here, the Bayless Link. Um, Definitely put in tons of work. I summoned this bad boy right here, and it has Dragoon level protection, and it just attacks and banishes or attacks and just gets huge because this card can go up to like 4,500 after killing one monster, and that's just it's just insane. This card. It definitely did a lot for me in like simplified game states. When I really didn't have any other plays, I could just summon this, stick it, and it was enough to like so it just gave me enough sustainability until I was able to like find engine cards like Nadir or Alistair or Meltdown or something, right? And this card did all that for me. So yeah, I definitely liked it in the list, and I definitely think you guys can play it. You don't have to play it though. It's not necessarily a necessity because it's quite expensive. So, budget alternate, a budget option could be Omega, the Synchro Monster. You can actually play that because it acts as a form of disruption on your turn because you can send it with Maximus or Nadir, and you can like take something out of your opponent's grave, or you can recycle any one of your extra deck monsters that you need, right? I used it once to like put back my windows and stuff, so you can definitely try that if needs be. So onto the side deck. Now my side deck was well thought through. Definitely I took like 2 days to finish my side deck because I was like doing thorough research on all the decks out there and all the meta decks that I had potential fighting and all the good rogue matchups that was popping up and topping events. So I saw that Altergeist topped a few events and won a few events. So I definitely needed back row hate for that. Prankids is running around. I definitely needed stuff for that. And Tri Brigade, my main deck was well fitted to fight Tri Brigade and Drytron. So I wasn't too worried about that. But just in case I didn't find any cards, I needed other cards that I could side in, so I had a better chance of fighting them. Because you really only need one Alistair or one Ecclesia to win most of the times. So the other four cards or other five cards can just be like hand traps or cards to just help you play in your turn, you know? So I played three Dark Ruler No More. And to add to that, I played three evenly match. So this checks combo decks and this also checks the back row matchups, right? I played Harpies and Double Cosmic. This was for Prank Kids and also Tri Brigade. I played these also work against Virtual World. Like the as I said, the side deck is fully outfitted for any matchup. I played three Lancias in the side, and for the final three, I played three Skullmeister. So this was just a hand trap. Um, this checks every deck in the format. Every deck in the format. A well-timed Skullmeister ends turns, and I needed that because this is very effective against like prank kids. So yeah, sometimes like against like the prank kids where like the chalices weren't good enough. I could just side them out inputting the Skullmeister and other stuff. So yeah, so that's the deck list, guys. Stay tuned. I will be doing a combo video. Um, so yeah, stay tuned for that. And thanks for the support, guys. I see that the channel has been blowing up lately, and I just really want to say that I appreciate all you guys out there. Okay, so without further ado, Team One Punch signing out.
Shooting star.